Right now at 6, the annual Mifflin Street block party takes a dangerous turn. Reaction and new details on this afternoon's balcony collapse. And an American killed in Ukraine. We're going to learn much more about him from his family. That's all coming up at 6. But we start tonight with weather. It's been a wet day in our area, and now there's a tornado watch in place until about 8 o'clock. Meteorologist Dana Fulton is outside, and she has your certified most accurate forecast.
Even though we have some sunshine right now in Madison, there is rain coming down, and we have off and on showers throughout southern Wisconsin. That tornado watch extends through Dane County and areas south as we have some lines of storms passing through. It's been a bit of an active afternoon. As we look at our radar right now, you can see those lines building through the area. We've had thunderstorms, some stronger thunderstorms, tornado warnings earlier in Lafayette County. Right now, the stronger thunderstorms are to the south. We look into northern Illinois, south of Beloit. There is a severe thunderstorm warning and a tornado warning in Boone County. Again, in northern Illinois, no warnings right now in southern Wisconsin, but we have had some stronger thunderstorms pass through, and we have seen some brief rotation on our radar. Over the next hour, this line is going to continue to lift northeast and clear off of the area, and that's actually going to lead to a clearing sky overnight. So we're almost through this event, but still a good evening to stay weather aware. Behind this, a few more shower chances expected as we look ahead to Sunday and the start of next week. We'll take a closer look at that 10-day in just a few minutes, Brad.
Thanks so much, Dana. Stay ahead of the severe weather warnings by downloading our First Warn Forecast weather app. It's free and available in the App Store. Just search WISC Weather.
It's really sad. I hate seeing my family cry because they lost everything. I hate that all these things are like gone. I keep thinking like, what now? And like, I have nothing.
Take a look at this new video tonight. A Kansas community is torn apart after a tornado ripped through the state last night. Luckily, no one was killed, but some local officials say in the area that it has years to recover. There was already a heavy, we got to actually, I apologize. We have to toss to weather. Dana Fulton is back with us, and we've got an update coming from Dana here shortly.
We do. I apologize, Brad, for interjecting there, but that tornado warning that I was just discussing in northern Illinois officially just expanded into Rock County right now. So the southwestern corner of Rock County included in this. Much of the warning expanded into Walworth County, but this is that same area that we were just talking about. So this tornado warning, including areas southeast of Clinton, the southeast portion of Rock County, goes until 6:45, so another 45 minutes. Walworth County included in that. It is an extension of this tornado warning that we were just looking at in northern Illinois. So this is all along a line that has been lifting through northern Illinois, just north of Belvedere. This is south of Janesville, but anyone within this warned area, again, southeast of Clinton. I want to take a closer look now of Highway 141, also Highway or Interstate 43 right now. This area does need to seek shelter immediately. Folks in the Walworth County, also this warning extends into Walworth County towards Elkhorn, Lake Geneva, also under a tornado warning until 6:45. Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti is joining us now, so we can take a closer look at this tornado warning just coming into our weather center, just issued by the National Weather Service. This is an extension of that tornado warning that was in northern Illinois. A reminder, Dane County and areas south under a tornado watch. So as we were just saying, tonight's an evening where we want to stay weather aware because this line building in is bringing these strong thunderstorms and the possibility for rotation. So our concern right now with this expanded tornado warning includes southeast Rock County into Walworth County until 6:45. Radar indicated tornado to the south in northern Illinois. This is east of Beloit, east of Janesville, Clinton included in this, Elkhorn, Lake Geneva included in this, also extending into Walworth. Anyone within this area does need to seek shelter immediately. Gary is just waving his hand. What is?
No, I just want to say that the warning is for the far southeastern portion of Rock County. So it's areas basically near I-43. So hopefully this warning will not stay in effect much longer. But we have seen rotation, actually pretty strong rotation down in far northern portions of Illinois. So it may clip the far southeastern portion of Rock County. But again, that's the area that's most at risk. Areas south and east of Janesville, actually south and east of I-43. That's the area that's most at risk. So you need to be in a safe shelter shelter area immediately in that area.
Exactly. Gary just making a very good point. So the southeast corner of Rock County included in this. Janesville right now looks to be in the clear. The rain passing through Clinton, though, still in this warning. It's moving quickly. There is good potential for that portion of the warning to end soon, or at least the threat to end soon. But we are going to stay on this as long as that threat still remains for the southeast corner of Rock County. And we're going to stay with this warning as it continues to lift in. This is a loop over the last 3 hours. That line moving very quickly for this warned area, an extension of that warning in northern Illinois. We've seen the potential for rotation with this. We've already seen the potential for very heavy rainfall. As we look at our velocity right now, Gary's switching this over for us, just south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. We're seeing that possibility for rotation for higher winds coming through. This gives us a good look at rotation within the storm. Instead of just looking at that wraparound popping up on our radar, this is the area. You can see that bright color mixing in with our green there. That's what we're most concerned about heading northeast. So just clipping the edge of Rock County, but still enough that I think folks in that southeast corner do need to get to their innermost room, get to your safe place for a little bit until this line does completely clear out. So this is right south of Interstate 43 near Clinton, the southeastern corner of Rock County. This new expanded tornado warning does go until 6:45. As we look at the arrival times here, Darien closer to about 6:19, Delavan at about 6:24, Elkhorn by 6:30. So here in about 25 minutes, the line lifting up fairly quickly right now. And we've had reports or seen reports pop up already, Gary, about high winds with this line as well, south of us in northern Illinois. This line is associated with that system that's already had our tornado watch issued for Dane County and area south. So there is a tornado watch until 8 o'clock for Rock County and Walworth County. Now this tornado warning expanded to include the southeast corner of Rock County and into Walworth County. That tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. We've been looking at this loop over the last several hours. We've had breaks in between the line of thunderstorms, but now this final line passing through Rock County just enough that it's going to clip the southeast corner. We're adding in what looks like right now our temperatures or our dew points, Gary? Temperatures for us. These are temperatures right now. We've seen the higher threat for severe weather earlier in Lafayette County. Right now in Rock County and Walworth County, notice the temperature difference there. Temperatures in the mid 60s versus temperatures in the 50s north of this. That cooler air not providing as much fuel, but the warmer air here to the south providing that fuel. The other thing we've been looking at are dew points. Dew points have remained elevated for those southernmost areas with drier air to the north.
And those are the dew points there.
Now we have our dew points up, yes. You can see the difference there again. Madison at 53, but Janesville close to 60 right now. North of the Dells, we're even into the 40s with our dew points.
And notice, too, that the dew point temperatures are starting to drop in parts of eastern Iowa.
Yep.
So that's the drier air starting to work its way in. So as that happens, the severe weather threat is pretty much coming to an end. If you notice, there's really not much going on now across eastern Iowa and parts of northern Illinois. So, again, the area that's really most at risk right now is the far southeastern portion of Rock County, and we'll go back to that there. There's the tornado warning that's flashing. That's until 6:45. But at this point, you know, again, it's just the far southeastern portion of Rock County. Let's see if we can take a look at the wind velocity here. And Dana, you can see that it's just south of the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. So if we can go to camera 3 there.
Just a small area there. Gary's pointing out what we're looking at is that color difference there. You can see that rotation.
Right
so that
there.
Brighter color popping up in the mix of all of that green shows the possibilities for some rotation right along the state line. So because of this, it's moving northeast. There's a possibility for that to just clip the southeast corner of Rock County. Walworth County right now, the primary direction, but still including the southeast portion of Rock County within that tornado warning until 6:45. So this is south of Interstate 43. Anybody within that warrant area does need to seek shelter right now. We've talked about this a few times already today. The innermost room of your lowest floor, if that's a basement, if that's the first level of your house. This tornado warning does continue until 6:45, as we did have those arrival times up a second ago. So again, your basement is best. Certainly if you do not have a basement, the most interior room possible at the lowest level, away from any exterior walls and as far away from any windows as possible. You want to cover yourself with pillows, cushions, blankets, anything to cushion the blow of any debris coming through. And if you're in a mobile home right now seeking shelter in a nearby building or structure, certainly the best option for us. As we're looking at our radar right now, This line passing through has brought some heavy rainfall for parts of northern Illinois. Right now, the heavier stuff starting to lift into the southeast corner of Rock County. Not quite as a defined spot there, Gary, as what we saw just a second ago.
And Dana, I just want to jump in here real quickly, because we are seeing some very strong winds that are starting to occur. And if you want to point those out, that those areas of bright green down around Chemung and north and east of Caledonia and northern Illinois, those will be moving into far southeastern portions of Rock County. So again, you can point out I-43 there, and you can see exactly south and east of there, that's where the severe weather threat is. Janesville, you're not in the threat area. Beloit, you're not in the threat area.
Janesville's not, Beloit's not. You look at, again, along 3990, west of 3990, not in the threat right now. In fact, Janesville looks like that rain almost completely through the area, but the heavier rainfall starting to lift north over the state line right now, Gary, and starting to see the center of that, the possibility for those heavier winds that was just popping up on our velocity, that color change coming through on our velocity, that's starting to lift north right now into the southeast corner of Rock County and into Walworth County. So anybody within this area does need to seek shelter, because this has the possibility to produce rotation. But as Gary just mentioned, we're also seeing some very high winds with this. And as we know all too well, wind damage, it doesn't have to be a tornado to cause significant damage. Gary also switching over right now to have our shear tracks. That shows, as you can see there, that line where the rotation has been, or where we've seen that signature popping up. So this just south of Walworth, again, far to the south of Elkhorn, about 20 minutes southwest of Elkhorn. This line moving into Walworth County, this line also building into Walworth County right now. The edge of Rock County is included with this, but the threat really building in northeast for us, closer to Elkhorn. So south of Interstate 43, east of 3990 right now, just outside of Walworth, east of Beloit in Janesville. That's the area that we're most concerned about folks taking shelter immediately, because we are seeing those high winds and the possibility for rotation. Gary?
And the National Weather Service is just saying that area near Clinton is the area that's most under the threat for a tornado or strong winds over the next few minutes. The Weather Service is even thinking that the threat is only going to last for a few more minutes for the southeastern portion of Rock County. So again, if you are in this area south of I-43, that's the area that's most at risk. Again, Beloit, Janesville, you should pretty much be in the clear, and then the storm will transition out of our viewing area and into Walworth County and affect areas up toward Elkhorn and Walworth. So that's the area, again, that's over the next couple of minutes. It'll move out of there pretty quickly, and I'm just going to switch very quickly to the velocity scan here so that you can get an idea. The wind circulation now becoming a little more broad. It was a little tighter before. Now it's just about ready to cross over into, say, far southwestern portions of Walworth County. So I'm thinking that, and keep your fingers crossed, the next couple of minutes, that warning might be canceled early for Rock County. But right now, tornado warning continues there until 6:45, far southwestern or southeastern portion of Rock County, as well as most of Walworth County.
And as long as this is within the viewing area, we'll stick with this coverage right now and get in the southeast corner of Rock County as the threat moves through, and it's moving through quickly. So I think Gary's right there. Just within the next few minutes, we'll be able to send it back over to Brad and continue on with the newscast. But for right now, we want to stick with it in the southeast corner, because that is the threat for just crossing through the edge of Rock County, but still bringing the potential for very high winds. Looking into Walworth County, just outside of our viewing area, but still starting to see that lift over the state line, the potential for rotation, but the potential for very high winds. So we're really close to Clinton now, south of 43. The center of this, as we look at our arrival times here, Delavan closer to 3:30, Lake Lawn at about 3:33. That time for Elkhorn backing up just a smidge, closer to about 6:40 right now. So still bringing that strong thunderstorm, that heavy rain and the high winds into Walworth County. The southeast portion of Rock County under the threat right now for high winds, just getting clipped by this system. Still under a tornado warning officially until 6:45, but the primary threat for Rock County likely wrapping up in the next few minutes. Anyone just outside of Clinton, just east of Highway 134 or 140, does need to seek shelter. Be inside right now. It is too windy to be outside. It is dangerous. There is a tornado warning in place. We're not seeing that tight rotation, that tight concern in the southeast portion of Rock County. County and into Walworth County, but still keeping a close eye on this area, and that warning still in effect for us right now, even as the threat in Rock County is pulling back. Was still again extended just southeast of Clinton for us.
And I'll just put a little tornado marker there on the screen about where, if we are seeing a tornado, you can go back to, you can just stay on camera 3, Aaron, if you want, for a little while here, unless we need to come back.
No, you're right, Gary. You're putting that marker there. That's where the rotation is.
Yes,
so. And it was tighter. We did have a tighter indication when we're looking at our velocity, and we see that color difference. That gives us the indication of the winds rotating in the atmosphere, that indication of a tornado forming or possible rotation. But as it broadens out, not as likely that there is a tornado on the ground or significant potential for tornado to form. This initial tornado warning extending down through Poplar Grove in northern Illinois. This downstream warning now for the southeast portion of Rock County and now just southeast of Clinton and into Walworth County. The center of this moving northeast, passing through Elkhorn as we look ahead to the next about 30 minutes. Heavy rain with this, high winds, the possibility for some rotation. These storms have had several indicators as each radar sweep comes through for the possibility for some rotation. So that's why the National Weather Service has issued this tornado warning. There could be a quick spin up, but right now that signature not really coming through for us. We're not really seeing that quick spin up. We're not seeing that tight rotation, but we are seeing, as Gary just indicated here,
more wind.
High wind. Yes, high wind coming through, and wind damage, whether or not it is a tornado, can still cause significant damage, can still be quite dangerous for us. I just heard the siren go off for us, Gary, in our weather office.
That's just an update there.
Got it.
I will let you know if the warning gets canceled. But, you know, again, I think the higher threat is more likely going to be into Walworth County. More
into Walworth County at this point because, as we pointed out, the center for this moving more northeast and lifting into Walworth County. Right here in southeastern Rock County, just outside of Clinton, this area seeing heavy rain and high winds right now, but the possibility for rotation has really trended more into Walworth County for us over the last several minutes. We still have that threat for significant winds and heavy rainfall in Rock County. We still have that tornado warning in effect, again, just outside of Clinton, and that does extend into Walworth County. So the southeastern portion of Rock County within our viewing area, as long as that warning is still in place, we're going to continue to stick with this. It does look like the tornado warning in northern Illinois has been canceled, Gary. So
right, yeah, that cell has moved
into Walworth County.
Walworth County. And again, it looks like if there is any kind of decent rotation, it's going to be right about in here, you know, which is again heading more toward the US 14 between Darien and Walworth. So again, that will take it out of the threat out of Rock County. So I think at this point, and Stephen, our producer, if you want to just tell me here where you want to go next, but I think at this point we could probably break back. And Stephen, I'm sorry, what'd you say again? Go to news. We can head over to Brad. So what we'll do here is let's go back to Brad Hamilton, and if we need to jump back in, we will. But right now, I'm pretty confident that most of this is going to be heading in more into Walworth County.
All right, Dana, Gary, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Need to get your windshield fixed? SafeLight makes it easy. You can schedule in just a few clicks, and we'll come to you with a replacement you can trust.
It's great.
That's service on your time. Schedule now.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
It's still the E-Fresh Refresh, which means Subway's up in their bread game. We're talking artisan Italian bread, baked fresh daily. The only thing fresher than that bread is the guy reading this. Subway keeps refreshing and refreshing and refreshing and
Even liberal fact checkers say Democrats have repeatedly lied about me. Now they distorted my record on the tax relief I got for more than 90% of American businesses. The truth is, because of my efforts, small businesses like these on Main Street were able to stay competitive with the big guys. I held firm so that all businesses got tax cuts, allowing them to grow and create good-paying jobs. I'm Ron Johnson, and I approve this message.
Hey, everybody, who's coming to the big show? Meet me at VETI, Saturday, June 11th at Oak Chunk Gaming and Casino in Wisconsin Dells for an all-day outdoor event. Come out for classic cars, trucks, and motorcycles during the day and stay for the concert at night. Featuring country superstar Trace Atkins, Runaway June, The Mascot Theory, and Beth Killyman. All benefiting Heat and Housing for Heroes. Visit VetAWI.com for more details.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
To our top story tonight, there was already a heavy police presence on the Mifflin Street today for their annual block party, where hundreds of UW students filled the downtown streets. But extra units were called in after a balcony collapsed. 3 people were hurt. Tahalil Mahaldeen joins us now with more.
The collapse of this second-floor porch was reported just before noon. A Madison police spokesperson said while there were 3 people injured, 2 were taken to the hospital. Their conditions at this time are unknown.
We saw a lot of people laying on the ground, on the stairs. A lot of people were crying around, had blood, you know. It was really shocking.
Students say Madison officers already on the scene policing the block party immediately helped the many who were on the balcony when it fell. Very soon after that, the Madison Fire Department was brought in to assess the situation. They completed a search, cleared debris, and fortified the building.
This is just a temporary answer to the collapse itself. It's just a short so it doesn't collapse any further. Eventually there'll be a contractor brought in and assess it and make sure that it's safe to actually occupy the house.
Fire officials also say they don't yet know why the balcony collapsed, just that it was overloaded. Unsure of how many people were on the balcony when it fell or what shape it was in prior. Madison building inspectors were on the scene to help determine the cause. Madison Division Fire Chief Paul Ripp says this isn't the first time a porch has collapsed on Mifflin. He says it's why during the block party, officials will watch for signs of a porch being overloaded and try to address it before anything happens.
Yeah, that is a scary story. Thanks so much, Tahalil. Jake Ferguson is headed to the league, and the Badger great will be catching passes from a big-name quarterback. We're going to tell you who that is next in sports.
Family-owned Brothers Maine knows choosing appliances for a remodel or new build can be exciting and overwhelming. Our experienced staff has experienced it all as we've guided thousands of area families through appliance selection. Brothers Maine has a larger inventory and low-price deals that consistently beat competitors, including Big Box. You heard me, Big Box can't beat our prices. From sales to install, Brothers Maine does it all. Feel great about your purchases and feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Meet Renee, bank manager and mom of the year. But when she gets on her bike, she becomes Rebel Renee. Rebel Renee is the most outspoken member of her book club, and she didn't even read the book. It's rumored she once used her phone at trivia night.
Cleveland!
And she isn't above greasing some palms to get things done. And Rebel Renee rides with GEICO, because savings and great service are 2 things she'd never rebel against. GEICO, savings and service for both your sides.
Save big and get a free YETI cooler at Steinhafels with a qualifying purchase during our 3-day sale. Start with 35 to 50% off the largest selection of in-stock furniture, mattresses, and decor. Save even more when you take advantage of Steinhafels special financing. So come on in to get great deals and a free YETI cooler during the 3-day sale. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq Relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
It's time. Get back to your health and fitness goals by joining Anytime Fitness for just $1. Now through May 2nd. Get a coach, get going, get fit. Join Anytime Fitness for just $1. Now through May 2nd. Hurry in today.
After an incredible... and will now get a chance to take his talents to the next level in Dallas. The Cowboys selected Ferguson in the 4th round of today's 2022 NFL Draft, which was just a couple of rounds earlier than some experts had already previously predicted. Ferguson was a consistent presence in the Badgers offense, setting a school record for consistent games with at least one catch, and was also a Big Ten first-teamer in 2021. After going with defense on night 1, the Packers got aggressive on nights 2 and 3 of the draft, replenishing their offense. Last night, the Pack swapped picks with the Vikings to grab NDSU wideout Christian Watson in the 2nd round. And then today, Green Bay followed up by drafting Nevada wide receiver Romeo Doubs with their first pick of day 3. Other picks of note included the 4th round selection of Wake Forest standout Zach Toms. And then after trading back in the 5th round, the Packers selected South Carolina linebacker Kingsley and Negabari. All right, now let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
A little more Dana time, I know. Some good news, though. The tornado warning in the southeast corner of Rock County has been canceled. It still continues, though, into Walworth County. As you can see, over the last 3 hours, we've had several lines of storms move through, but things clearing up for us behind this. Right now, we have steadier rainfall, just again moving into Walworth County. Lone Rock right now into Sauk County, we have some heavier rainfall and higher wind gusts. A little bit of lightning along with this. Again, the tornado warning for Dane County on south. Temperature-wise, really tell the story for where this front is. 57 in Madison, but 65 still in Monroe. As we look at our dew points, a very similar setup where we have temperatures or dew points lower north of this front, but still have those higher dew points for Monroe and Janesville right now. This is all along a system that first dragged a warm front overhead. Now that steady line of storms along a cold front driving through to the east. Behind this, we will get a drying and clearing sky for us overnight. This just lasts for about another hour. Overall, overnight, temperatures expected to drop down to the upper 40s to start off our Sunday. Sunday, there will be a chance for rain, mainly north of Dane County for us through the afternoon and evening. Now, by Monday morning, temperatures in the low 40s, so a little cooler outside to start the day on Monday. In the afternoon, high temperatures will climb up to the mid 50s, so a bit below average for us to start off the work week. High temperatures tomorrow in the low 50s, breezy outside and cooler for our Sunday. We have the chance for showers mainly north of Dane County. Notice those wind speeds, though, about 10 to 20 miles per hour for us. Overall, the next few days include on and off chances for showers. It'll be breezy with a chance for rain on Sunday, Monday in the mid 50s with a chance for showers at night. That rain chance continues into Tuesday and the upper 40s on Tuesday, upper 50s Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday with more rain. Thankfully, next weekend gives us a drier stretch. We're back to the 60s, and it does look like we have a more seasonal stretch heading into the following week for us. It'll be nice to be back to the 60s.
I have no idea how you just did what you just did, but it's incredible to watch. How are you doing, Dana?
I'm doing well. I'm glad that, again, the tornado warning not in effect for us in our viewing area anymore. Still in effect till 6:45 for Walworth County, and we still have that tornado watch. The threat really backing off for us now, Brad, but a good evening just to stay weather aware.
All right, thanks so much, Dana. We're going to see you tonight at 10, and, well, we're going to continue to follow this weather.